over police brutality. What are we back on the streets for?
Okay. I think one thing we need to realize is that young people went into the streets because they were calling for accountability. And they did so in their own right, according to Article 37, I think, of the Constitution of Kenya. But they were violated by the state. And I believe that they had their own right to, or we had our own right, because I was also there, to call the government and anybody who's in the government for accountable. But today, people are still saying, let's occupy State House. So it's not only a commemoration, but it is also this same call. Because as you asked earlier, did the government learn? In my opinion, I don't think the government learned. Instead, it just became more afraid and more defensive. That is why you can easily see young people being shot, others being taken from their homes and being killed in police stations, because this is a paranoid regime. And if the government learned, after the protests, the president came out very clearly and said that things like public contributions, these harambes by state officers will be abolished, and he was the first person to go ahead and do the first harambe in a church after that. He said that he will cut down advisors by 50%. Instead, he increased by 300%. So that one clearly shows you that the government never learned a thing. And that's why the call for accountability needs to continue. And it needs to be even more stronger with the different avenues of strategy. Everybody should do their part. And for me, the biggest thing that makes me think that the government never learned its role is the fact that young people are still being shot, even live on the streets. Number two, I think the fact that we even have something we call empowerment projects being run around by the deputy president. Yet we have many pressing issues that these monies can be used for. These, I think, they are just programs for bribery of the voters in the near future, and it's reactions of a failed, panic-stricken government. Yes.
Gaku, from where you sit, do you think the emotional energy of that day has been sustained since June 25th, 2024 up until today, or was it just a temporary peak?
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. I guess no, and I'm sure no. Yeah, because actually, first allow me to recognize the day. It's the day that we are commemorating that day when we lost lives, and we are not here just to commemorate it, but to demand the lives that were lost. They need dignity, not just memories. And
yes, and what does